What's up, YouTube? Timus here. Well, it's that time of the year where I'm, of course, doing my top 10 best movies of 2024 because there was lots of really great stuff that came out this year. So here is my official top 10 favorite movies of the year 2024. All right, number 10 is the film Delma. Now, Delma, of course, is about a 93-year-old Delma Post who gets scammed by a phone scammer pretending to be her grandson, and she sets out on a quest across the city to reclaim what was taken from her. Of course, you got June Squibb, who was excellent in this film. Clark Gregg, the late Richard Roundtree, he was terrific. Fred Hetchinger, who's of course, funny enough, he's actually in my list for my top 10 worst films of the year and my top 10 best movies because he's also in Craven, which was in my top 10 worst. So, pretty cool there. June Squibb, who by the way is 93 years old, and she actually did her own stunts in this. God bless her there. Malcolm McDowell did a great job. I think it was a really decent film. If you guys haven't seen Delma, not sure where you can find now. I think you'll probably find it on Hulu, but yeah, I gotta rewatch it. It's such a really nice, pleasant film. All right, number nine is Hitman. Of course, this stars Glenn Powell as like this as this fake hitman who like does police things and change of reaction when in trouble when he also falls for one of his clients played by Andre Arjona, directed by Richard Linklater. This is of course a Netflix film, probably their best in my opinion. Glenn Powell really was terrific in this. He was very charming. Really played his part very well. Jonah was terrific. Had lots of heart to it. Rita was also in this. She stole lots of scenes. I thought this movie was a lot of fun. Definitely again had hearts to it. Really makes me want to see Glenn Powell more stuff because the guy is really good. All right, number eight is Civil War. Now, of course, this is the new Alex Garland film from A24 where like a group of war journalists attempt to survive while reporting the truth on the U.S. Stands on the brink of civil war. Of course, you had Kirsten Dunst. You had Kaylee Spaney. You had Jesse Plemons. The list goes on. I had some really great cast members. Who knows if something like this could probably ever happen in the future? That's pretty scary to think about. But Civil War is still a really great one because Alex Garland before this he has not really directed a film I enjoyed since Ex Machina. Like his other films, after that Annihilation movie he did with Natalie Portman was a bust. I was not a fan of Men, and so he came with Civil War, and I just thought this thing was excellent. Cinematography was good, the action was really decent. If you guys have not seen Civil War, you can find it on Max. Definitely give it a go. All right, number seven is the Bob Dylan biopic, A Complete Unknown. Of course, Timothy Chalamet, who I think should probably win his Oscar for this. Like he really embodied Bob Dylan perfectly. I don't know if it's either gonna be Timothy Chalamet, Adrian Brody, or Ray Fiennes, but I would love for Chalamet to win. Ella Fanning was terrific. Monica Barbaro, James Mangold, who last year did one of the worst films of the year, which was Indiana Jones: Star of Destiny. Thank heavily he came back with this. It's a really nice love film. Timothy did a great job. The music is really good. Definitely give a complete a no go. All right, number six is The Wild Robot. Of course, the new DreamWorks film, where like this robot pretty much takes in like this young bird here, or young goose I should say, and it's a really charming film. It'll definitely tear you up. Lupita Nyong'o voicing the character was really great. Pedro Pascal, Kit Connor, Mark Hamill, some really great voices. I think this movie will probably win Best Anime Feature at the Oscars. I think it's either going to be this or Flow, but we'll see. All right. Number five is The Substance. The Substance is, of course, probably one of the best horror films I've seen this year. It is completely amazing. Carly Fargate, who directed it, did an amazing job. Demi Moore, Margaret Qualley was amazing. The effects in this thing was insane. What they did with this is crazy to believe. Dennis Quaid, who I saw lost a lot of respect for this year, despite his political bias and whatever. I think Dennis Quaid was amazing in this. If there were some really crazy close-up shots that is like there was of course a scene where Dennis Quaid's character is eating a shrimp, and you could literally just hear him chewing. Like it's very interesting sound effects there. So I admit this shrimp thing is probably the most disgusting thing of this whole film, and there is some disgusting things in this, but it's still a really good one. All right, number four is Saturday Night, which is of course about the first broadcast of Saturday Night Live. Gabriel LaBelle was terrific, directed by Jason Reitman. Despite what Chevy Chase has been saying here and there, saying that Jason Reitman should be ashamed of himself for this, I don't know what's he going on about, but I thought the guy who played Chevy Chase, Corey Micah Smith, was pretty good. Finn Wolfhard was terrific. I mean, the cast is great. I, as much as I like when Jason Reitman did the Ghostbusters film, I always do love when he does these smarter stuff. And I can always see what Jason Reitman does next. Like, I don't know what his next film is, but whatever it is, I'm definitely there for. All right, number three is Wicked. I adore this one. I've seen it 3 times already. The music is terrific. Performances by Ariana Grande, Cynthia Erivo. The effects is amazing. Definitely makes me more excited for Wicked for good next year. Definitely is going to get a Best Picture nomination. Who knows if it's going to win, but we'll see. Number two is none other than Deadpool and Wolverine. I just adore Deadpool and Wolverine a whole lot. Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, seeing those two pair off with each other was amazing. It's just so a lot of fun to watch. It's really entertaining. The humor was great. Seeing the likes of Wesley Snipes popping up, Channing Tatum, Jennifer Garner, Chris Evans, and all that was really cool to see. And whether we get like more Deadpool's in the future, that has to wait and see. But hey, this literally is not like the Deadpool movies are now pretty much in my top 10 favorite comic book trilogies. I just adore these films, and Deadpool Wolverine, hands down, was amazing. And my number one favorite film of the year is Anora. I don't know how Sean Baker does it, but he literally made a film this year that actually. This is literally the second time Sean Baker directed a film this year that literally beat out a comic book film as my number one favorite of the year. The first, of course, being Red Rocket, which that actually ended up beating out Spider-Man No Way Home as my favorite film of that year. And so now we got Anora. I'm not gonna lie, Sean Baker is literally becoming one of my favorite filmmakers in the business. Like, I'm not saying he's gonna be the next, Spielberg, Scorsese, nothing like that. But the guy knows how direct, and I just thought this. I still don't know if it's as good as, let's say, Red Rocket or anything like that. I still probably prefer Red Rocket a little bit, but Anora is still amazing. Mikey Madison will probably win an Oscar for this. She's winning tons of awards for this, by the way. The other cast members like Yora Borisov was great. The one who plays the lead guy in this, as I sort of call him, Discount Timothy Chalamet. He was terrific. It's just such a really great one. Definitely one of the best of the year. The cinematography was really great. The editing was good. I mean, if you guys have not watched Anora, definitely go watch Anora. It's an amazing one. But that's pretty much it there. Here is my quick rundown: 10 Delma, 9 Hitman, 8 Civil War, 7 A Complete Unknown, 6 The Wild Robot, 5 The Substance, 4 Saturday Night, 3 Wicked, 2 Deadpool Wolverine, and number 1 Anora. Now I'm of course going to be doing my honorable mentions here. Let's see. Which one for ranking? Doom Part 2 is definitely my honorable mention. See. The Fire Inside, that will definitely be in my honorable mention. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, Real Pain is was terrific. I really quite like that Mean Girls film. I don't care what anyone says. Let's see. Furiosa was pretty decent. Bike Riders, Maxine was pretty good. Dee Dee, Driveway Dolls, Different Man. Terrifier 3 would definitely be in my honorable mention. Sonic 3. I mean, some other Nosferatu's a great one. Woman of the Hour. I mean, the list goes on and on. This was a pretty solid year for movies. Oh, obviously, Beverly Hills Cop X F will also be in my honorable mention. I mean, I could probably done the top 20 instead of top 10, but I decided to just narrow it down to 10. But let me ask you guys, what do you think are some of your favorite films of 2024? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notification. This is Simon